One of the new Note 8's most standout features, as with most Note devices, is the pen. For some people, it's why they'd choose the Note 8 over the S8 or the S8 Plus, and while I think there are other reasons for doing that, which we can talk about in another video perhaps, I kinda get what they're on about. Originally, I didn't think much of the pen, telling myself things like, I'll probably just never use that. But then a funny thing happened. I forced myself to use it for a bit, and now I kinda like it. So for anyone curious, here's some of my favorite uses for the S Pen. First up, live messages. While they're not that functional, they are fun. If you have the messaging app open, you can pull out the pen and tap live messages, and you get the ability to select different pens, draw on a black screen, and then send it to whomever you are texting as a GIF, or GIF, however you want to say that. Which means, unlike similar iMessage fun stuff, anyone can see it regardless of their device. You can also change the background color or just make anything you want the background, like say a photo for example, and then add your own custom doodles on top of it. Again, good times. It's also super funny to see people's reactions when you send them to them because they don't know what they are at all. The next thing I found myself using a lot is off-screen memo, which is something extremely functional. The concept is super simple. If you pull out the pen while the screen is off, you're able to immediately start writing notes on that lock screen, essentially. Now, yes, you can take notes on any phone with opening the Note app, but what I started to realize was that this is just that much faster. And then if I write without basically caring if anyone else can read it besides myself, I can write pretty fast too. Then it's automatically saved to my notepad and I don't have to worry about it. Besides the off-screen memos, I have to just mention normal notes as well. And while again, you can take notes on any phone, the pen gives you another input method, which allows you to draw much more intricate things and not just use text. And while I am the type of person who habitually can't stand working using a pen and paper, I always just feel like it's super inefficient because at some point I feel like I'm going to have to probably just type it up after I've written it down, so why not just skip that step and just start out writing it? I do find that certain things like outlining and brainstorming and creative things like that, I actually do kind of like using a pen for. There's something about the kinetic nature of it that is just, I think, conducive maybe to creative things. I'm not sure, but it feels good, and since it isn't paper, it is at least saved and accessible anywhere automatically. Now besides these, I guess, sort of obvious writing and drawing uses for the pen, there is one use that I found was not that apparent, but I use it a lot. There are times when I have to use a desktop version of a site in order to get a specific feature on that site that I might need. For example, to access reports in the YouTube backend that aren't necessarily available in the Studio app for some reason, or Google Analytics for reports on the site not in the Analytics app, AdWords, AdSense, basically all of Google's apps, it feels like, at the very least. Regardless, if I tap Request Desktop Site when on the mobile site, and then use the pen, I can navigate around way easier than just trying to zoom in and pinch and then click on things with my finger and elements are moving off the screen, etc. In addition to this, you can hover over items on the site to implement the same trigger as hovering with your mouse in Samsung's browser, as well as a few third-party ones. Not Chrome though, for some dumb reason. But that allows you to bring down drop-downs, highlight info, text easier, etc. And again, not something I immediately thought of for the pen, but it does seem to have its place in a world where apps don't always have the same features as their desktop sites and their mobile sites aren't optimized as well. There you guys, those are pretty much my favorite things. There is one other really dumb thing. The pen itself has like this little clicker on the end. It's not a button, it doesn't do anything. It's just meant to like help you get it out of the bottom of the phone, but it's super satisfying to click. It's like a really expensive fidget spinner. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up it or share it. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want more videos like this, check out the rest of my channel. And if you like what you see there, please subscribe. As always though, thanks for watching.